Good morning. Oh, it's such a early morning. So just finished chores, and yesterday, a couple of days ago, I decided I no longer wanted our chicken run where it was. So it was partially built, so I had to move it. So in order to move it, I'm a little dry. In order to move it, I had to maneuver some stuff around. So I'm gonna turn around here so you can see. If you remember, we had built the coop in this area, or the run in this area, and this was facing this way, so I had to turn it. Yes, my yard is a mess. And here is Cooper's crew, and I moved this way over here all by myself. I moved this by myself. No wheels. I don't want to say no wheels. I didn't use it. Don't have wheels. I used the dolly to pick up the corners and push, pull, mush. So I'm at the back corner per se of the property, and this is where they're gonna stay. So I figured if I moved them over here, that would give me more garden space. Their current location is here, and we were gonna put here. Now they're gonna be here and this way. I still have, I think it's either 6 or 8 feet to add on, and then remove this board here. This board comes out. This was a stabilizer board to keep this and this from not going on me and breaking. Even though, yes, all the nails need to be pushed back in because of the pushing and pulling and twisting that it did, because I had to turn it, like it was like this, and I had to turn it completely. So I didn't turn it, I didn't do completely around. The board that was here has to be removed to go here so that the house connects in this area here. That's the only thing I have to do, because this piece needed to be the open piece, and I was planning on putting the house back here, but our land comes from right here. It starts going down into a man-made ditch like this. It goes down into this ditch, so that this here runs off into this canal, or a ditch back here. So this is a shallow ditch, runs off into the main ditch. I don't know how well you can see it right there, this ditch here. So I did that yesterday. I moved this, and I moved this, and I mowed all of this area and seeded some grass. You're probably going, but chickens are gonna scratch it all up. Why would you put grass down? Well, they need something to eat to start with. So I seeded some grass, but I plan on making, I don't know what they're called. They're like, you take 2x4s and you make like a long rectangle. Yeah, rectangle. It's too early. Okay, so you make a long piece. So what I did is I bought Let me get over here real quick. I bought these hardware claws. I only have one right now. It's a 5 foot hardware claws. It's 5 feet by 2. So what you do is you make a 5 foot by 2 foot, and then you box, and then you staple this to it and make a couple of braces along the way so that the grass still grows up under it and they can eat. So I plan on making a couple of those after, like in here. As you can see, there are still some grassy spots. So what I want to do is I want the grass to grow and then make some grass spots, or like go around the edges and make like 5 foot grass barriers. Oops. I'm in my PJ shirt. Make some like grass barriers so they can't scratch out all the grass. And that way, you know, when they do scratch up the grass, you know, in the spots that they do scratch it up, they'll still have spots where grass is available. And they can fertilize that. Now, let me move because yesterday I remember there being an ant bed somewhere over there. Okay, so in this area here, I did also seed grass, but whenever I make the section that goes on here, I have, let's see, where is it at? This blue swimming pool over here that's gonna get emptied. It has wood chips in it right now. So I'm gonna empty this out and put a sink drain on the bottom of it and make a deck with a ramp so that the ducks, so in this area here, I think I'm actually gonna put it on this side. So like this, that way it drains into the garden area over there. So the deck goes up 18 inches. The pool is 5 feet. So they only need a little bit of space around the deck. They don't need like us, like 18 feet off each side of the pool. They only need to be able to go up and get into the pool, play around, and then come out. And then, like I said, I'm making a drain. That's why it's going to be lifted off the ground. I'm putting a sink drain in it so that I can drain it. Oh, mosquitoes. Early this morning. So that I can drain it and it drain into the garden. Because if you know ducks, they're messy. They're dirty. And they like to take food, dirt, grass, and clean it in the water, and they poop in it. So if I keep the drain at a slow draining, was my thought. So if I keep it like on a slow drain, all the sludge in the bottom will just kind of drain out. And all I'm really doing is just running it into I believe it's either 2-inch, I think it's 2-inch pipe, just with holes. I'm not putting like sprayer nozzles or anything like that. So say this here was my pipe, okay? I'm gonna go on the bottom and drill holes in the bottom of the pipe, so that way when the water from the pool drains, I don't know, my hand, I can't. Okay, so the water of the pool drains and goes out, and then it just drips. That way the dirt can also drip out. And I don't have to worry about any mitters, or I think they're called emitters, I don't know, they don't clog up. So now I can get on to building their house, and we'll show you guys progress whenever we start doing that. That'll probably be sometime this week, so I'll show you guys the progress on that. But for right now, the little chickens, the first batch, still in the dungeon. The Bardrock and his crew are still over there. Sorry for the 360. Cooper and his crew is still in here. Meat birds and the new ducks are still in here. And the little ones that were hatched out with the ducks are still in the house, because for some reason they don't look like they're growing. They're still hand size at a month old. So they're still in the house because everybody is too big for them to be around. Even the ducks. The ducks kept running them over, so that's why we moved the ducks outside. And I think I got lucky on whenever I hatched out the ducks. I got, if I go by according to what people say about their squeaks, I have 5 females, which is what I wanted. If you go based on the color of their bill, it says drakes have an orange bill and the females have a yellowish bill, and they all have a yellowish bill. Means I have all females. But I'm still waiting until they're completely feathered out, because when they completely feather out, if their tail feather, if they have a tail feather that curves up, that means they're a drake. So I'm waiting to officially say that I have 5 females, or however many males and females that I have. So for right now, it's pretty much quiet until this goofy butt right here fixing to My husband said it's called kirikiar, means crowing or cockadoodle doing. And I'm surprised I only got 1 crow during this whole video. But anyway, this is where I'm going to end today's video, and I will bring you guys back for an update probably sometime this week. Oh yeah, for those who watch my videos, yesterday was Mother's Day, so happy Mother's Day to those moms. Or happy Mother's Day to your mom. And if you want to go based on the new technical term, happy Birthing People's Day. Anyway, thanks for watching. Hit that like and subscribe button. It helps me out. I'm not verified, so I don't get paid. I don't have any affiliate links or what have you. But if anything that I am doing here you think would interest anybody, share my video, please. Hit the like button. Like I said, it helps out. It helps get me. I don't know why I keep saying us. It helps get me verified. I would appreciate that a whole lot. So I'll catch you guys on the next one. Bye for now.